Hey guys, been a while since I did an update. Trying out this new camera. It's a Samsung 360 gear. It's kind of not working out here in this heat. It keeps saying overheating, so if it cuts off, I'll do some video editing. Anyways, testing out these, well, doing an update on these FN 55 grain lead cast powder coated bullets. I said I was going to do a little more of a review, or I say a detailed review of 100-yard shots. I'm going to also push it back to about 400 yards back in the hill, and I'm going to aim at a steel plate, 3/4 inch steel plate back there. Anyways, do some 3-shot groups. I'm going to take you over there. Hopefully you guys enjoy the 360 view, and we'll see how these run. Alright guys, safety first. Let's put some ears on. It's unfortunate I brought all this gear, but I forgot to bring a freaking magazine, so I gotta single shoot these. It is what it is, but whatever. Pain in the ass, but it'll do. I'm gonna aim at the top left target there. Actually, it's aiming at the top right. One more shot. Alright. We'll go ahead and walk you down there. I was out here testing earlier. Like I said, the camera's having issues, but on that top right target, there is a 5-shot group with my AMAXs. That is the 0, my rifle. I just did 3 shots right now. We'll see how that runs. They look pretty good from back here. Tell you what, this camera does not like the heat. Anyways, here's the target. This is my AMAXs I was shooting earlier. As you can tell, it's a sub MOA. And these are the 3 shots I just took. 1, 2, 3. Now, to me, that's pretty good. Hey guys, back at the De La Casa. Turn you around. Anyways, I'm going to do a recap on the Lee 55 grain flat nose and the 3 shots I've taken with it at 100 yards. The load data I want to give you, for you guys information. Like I said, it's load data. You guys take your own precautionary measures, do your own research, be safe with your reloading. So that's my disclaimer. I'm not responsible for what happens and damages happen to your gun. I'm just here to share some knowledge and my experience with you guys. With that out the way, again, I was shooting at 100 yards with the Lee 55 grain flat nose. Trying out a new powder that I found working for me. On my previous video, I used a H322 4198. It was, an okay powder. It wasn't too dirty. Acceptable. It got just as dirty as like the Federal Valley pack you buy. The only thing I didn't like about it is that sometimes I would have unburnt granules down the barrel rifling, and that was to do with the excess room inside the case. So I've tried H322. It's a little bit faster burning, and I found this to be actually very clean with my rifle. The bolt carrier group ends up, being pretty much spick and span even after I think I roughly shot 110 rounds testing this bullet, prior to this video. So again, here's the 3 shots I took. I measured with the dial indicator, and it was sitting at a .669 on the caliper. That is actually sub MOA for my rifle. My rifle is actually able to get down to the lowest I shot doing a five shot group was .335, I believe. Let me look at my notes here. Yep, 335 is what I'm able to shoot with this rifle. That's doing my part on a solid platform. You know, that day that I was shooting, I was on, you know, kind of a wobbly table, cheating with the lead sled. So, you know, it gave it the best advantage for what I had. Also, I had 15, 20 mile per hour gust winds. But you can see on that grouping with the AMAXs, that was just to re-zero my rifle, because I actually had it zeroed in for the VMAXs right here. You can see how it's, you know, pretty in line with it. But I had that zero at 150 yards. But those are my AMAXs. You can see that was sub MOA. That measured out to .563. The VMAXs, that's with a different powder I was trying out, was .760. And, you know, comparing that with the the lead cast 55 grains, the cast 55 grains actually did better than my Hodjon VMAXs. So I'm pretty happy with that bullet. I did try stepping it back to 400 yards, but I only had about 7 shots left. What I've noticed with it at 400 yards is that it has quite a significant bullet drop. I mean, I'm having to hold over about 10 feet above the target. It's almost maxing out, you know, on my my reticle, and that kind of tells me that these bullets are probably running around 2200 FPS. I'm still working on getting a chronograph to get specific numbers there, but you know, for a plinking round / light shooting round, I think this bullet is actually pretty good for new shooters that are new to the AR platform. Reason why is because it, you know, like I said, it's very soft shooting, and you know, it gives a better experience compared to a 223 5.56. Also, for like a 3-gun competition, I think this is actually a pretty good bullet choice. It 100% functions and is very reliable in my gun and the other ARs I have tested with. So having a light shooting bullet and as accurate as it is that I'm shooting out of with my barrel rifle, it you know, a 3-gun competition, you know, it will give you a faster follow-up shot. So that's something I'd probably consider in the future when I start competing. I am testing a new bullet. It is the MOA HTC 62 grain powder coated bullet. This design is actually based off the Seiko 221 mold. The only difference about this bullet is that it doesn't have any loop grooves. It's a flat design. It just has a little step to it about midway in the bullet, and this one, you know, drops out for me about 61 grains. My Bernal harness I'm using for my lead is 16, and then I powder coat them using Eastwood lime green. So another thing I wanted to talk about, what I did different compared to my last rifle, or last video also, is I changed out my barrel on my rifle. Now, the barrel I had previously was a 1-8 twist wild, but it had the traditional button rifling. The new barrel I'm shooting now is a AR Stoner 24-inch bull barrel. It's still 1-8 twist wild, but it has the new 5R rifling. Now, the reason why I chose this is because of bullet uniformity. The new 5R rifling, the lands are actually offset with each other, kind of like a star shape, and compared to the button rifling, when the riflings are actually in line with each other. So reason why I chose that is, like I said, bullet uniformity. When your bullet travels down your rifling, having the traditional button rifling, it presses on both sides equally, well, hopefully equally, as it goes down the rifling, and that causes deformity, kind of, you know, elongates the bullet, I believe, you know, in my opinion, compared to the new 5R rifling. You know, with accuracy and anything else out there for long range shooting, uniformity seems to be the key to shooting accurate, you know. So that's just my recap. You know, when I get these 62 grains up and going, shoot another video. Hopefully get this camera dialed in. Like I said, it's a Samsung 360 camera. it's just not liking the heat. I mean, I can only record about 10 minutes of video before it starts having issues. So hopefully, I'll come up with something different and get back to you guys. Anyways, thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.